Hello, this is Alex from the National Weather Service in Pocatello with your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Saturday, November 3rd. Let's take a look here at the latest satellite and radar, and if you look off to the west, you can see quite a bit of cloud cover and some precipitation just beginning to move into portions of Washington State, and all this activity will gradually move off to the south and east towards us and bring us another round of precipitation and potentially some heavier mountain snow on Sunday. And we'll talk about the timing in better detail here momentarily. First, show you an impacts timeline, breaking down our primary impacts for the next few days. First, some wind impacts are expected again on Sunday, particularly during the afternoon hours, and that's when we could see some southwest winds of 25 to 35 miles per hour, rather, with gusts up to 45 miles per hour during the afternoon, mainly over the Snake Plain and Arco Desert. I don't think those winds will be quite as strong as they were on Friday, but nonetheless, still potentially difficult travel due to the winds. And then I mentioned the snow, and there are potentially some moderate impacts with that in the mountains, with the potential for some locally heavy snow Sunday morning into the early afternoon hours. And then just some lighter snows with minor impacts on Tuesday, mostly in the mountains, particularly in the Island Park area along the Montana and Wyoming borders. And then some of that lingers into early Wednesday before diminishing. And right now we're looking for a dry Thursday and a dry Friday. Possibly some renewed precipitation chances for next weekend, but some lower confidence at this point in next weekend's forecast. In terms of winds through the week, they'll be breezy still on Monday. But then after Monday and through the rest of the week at this time, looks like winds will be not much of an issue. So before we get into the maps, I'll show you the forecast radar here for the weekend. Again, areas in blue depict where snow is forecast, and areas in green depict where rain is forecast rather. As we head through the day Saturday, we start to see some light snow showers work their way into areas from Chalice to Stanley and points north, and also towards Island Park. And they have a little bit trouble getting going at first, but after midnight Sunday night, and especially towards sunrise Sunday morning, we really start to see the snowfall pick up in intensity. And by sunrise Sunday morning, potential for some widespread snow showers here over the mountains east of the interstate corridor and towards the Wyoming border. And some of that could be potentially heavy at times, especially on Sunday morning. Outside of the mountains, just some isolated to scattered light rain showers are expected in the Snake Plain. And you can see these snow showers just continue through Sunday afternoon and into the evening, and then begin to wind down after sunset Sunday night. And by the time we get into Monday, just some light snow showers. I'll switch you back to the maps here, looking at the 6-hour snowfall accumulations just to show you when some of the heavier snowfall rates are expected. And we can see Sunday morning is when is the favored time for heaviest snowfall. And you can see that here again over the higher terrain east of the I-15 corridor towards the Wyoming border. And some heavier snow showers possibly too over the central mountains, but not as heavy as what's currently expected closer to the Wyoming border. You can see as we get later into Sunday evening, particularly after sunset, those snowfall rates begin to wind down. Let's take a look at the forecast wind gusts here this morning. Some breezy conditions, particularly south of the Interstate 84 corridor towards the Nevada and Utah borders. And that continues into this evening and into Sunday morning as well. But by the time we approach noon on Sunday, winds are on the increase. And winds are expected to be strongest generally between noon and 6 p.m. Sunday. And that's when we can see those west to southwest winds gusting up to around 45 miles per hour. So maybe some patchy blowing dust again. And notice here as well, some stronger wind gusts in the mid and upper slopes, and that could contribute to some potentially some blowing and drifting snow, which might reduce visibility as well. As we go through the night, Sunday night, those winds gradually wind down, but remains breezy again along and south of the Interstate 84 corridor and into Monday as well. But again, the theme is gradually reducing wind speeds. Quick look at temperatures here for today, right about seasonal normals for this time of year. Sunday, similar high temperatures as well, but those do fall down a bit on Monday, and continued cool temperatures on continuing into Tuesday. Quick look at low temperatures here to show you who might be falling below freezing. Mostly just the mountains tonight, with the valleys, many of the valleys remaining above freezing. But that does change as you get into Monday morning, with just about all areas falling below freezing. Tuesday morning as well, and that trend continues through the week. Quickly here, show you the probability of precipitation through the day Monday, and in these darker green areas, that's where the best chance for snow showers are. Monday, Tuesday, and even early into Wednesday, again, mostly over the mountains. Well, that'll conclude the briefing for today. We welcome any comments, questions, or feedback to the phone number or email address you see there. Thank you.